Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
So click on add server.
It's assign it will say create your user.
Yeah. It'll say create your own, or which will create a base server, or there's templates, stuff like that.
Gaming, friends, study group, school, club, local community, artists and creators.
Yeah, so if you don't want any of those, you have to go to click your own to create your own. And that will... Yeah, so what it'll do is make a base server with only general chat and one other. If you do create your own.
Yeah, it's a general and a
But yeah, that'd be your best bet for that.
So click on which one? Create own.
Create your own.
Alright.
Yeah.
So create my own then?
Yeah.
Tell us more about your server for a club or community for me and my friends. I don't know which one to click on.
Is that what it's asking? Wait, what did it say?
Hang on.
What kind of servers are you trying to make a community one or just
kind of like a community one.
For a club or community.
Alright, so community would be the one. What was it?
Alright.
Clover community. Okay. Oh, club or community. Okay. Sorry, you were talking faster.
You're good. No, server name.
Yeah, so you make the name. He said no, he makes the name, right? And I said, yeah, make the name.
Yeah, I don't know what to put. Me and my brother don't know what to put.
Well, if you're doing it for like your gaming and all, then you do like your you'll take your name and make it unique with you. And so like if you're going for a community of gaming, like you're doing the games like I do. I bounce around on all sorts of games, so I'm not just a person that does straight RPs. I go through and take the stuff that I'm doing and turn around and do it the way that I do. But yeah, if you're having an issue with the way it's working, and you're trying to figure out like what you're gonna make, you know, for the server, yeah, the door doesn't open still. Yeah. Yeah, see, it don't open for me. Huh. You got a nesting boxes, and it's a rooster in the nesting box.
Yeah, I have 500 in here. I know.
Yeah, but right there's a rooster sitting in a nesting box. Second box up.
Oh,
Yeah, right here's a rooster.
And on a mess.
Hey, you got the hen right here, the black one. The red and blue one is right there, nesting box. Oh, you got a wheel here. There's a wheel in there. But yeah, basically make the... Not at the moment. Because I'm on the Xbox, Rosie doesn't work with the Xbox side. The Xbox is the one that's producing the stream for you guys. And it's the app on the Xbox. But yeah, basically come up with a name that seems catchy to you, and then some that has meaning to you and your brother, maybe. A dump truck that was a truck itself?
Yeah. Like the yellow ones, but
Yeah, we got one. We got them in, it's just not in our farms. You need the, it's the, let me...
kind of like one that looks like the man truck. The,
yeah.
Animal transport.
Yeah, I know.
An animal transport.
It's,
Seeing you here.
yeah, so what you're looking for, so we go trucks, because you have to do the truck.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Alright, so your truck has to be a TLX, and... or... it can be the...
I need a bigger dump truck, but I don't want
yeah.
one that's like...
Yeah, let me... yeah, so... should be one of these ones over here, if I'm correct. It's one of the lizards. The TLX series, if I'm correct. And then we need the add-on for it. So we need the miscellaneous part. We scroll over, and it's trailer part for the miscellaneous, so... so we go here. Yeah, well, you have to build it because you've got multiple modifications for it. Let me find it and I'll tell you which one you need. Because we've had it before. Let's see. TLX 3500. Going over. Flatbed. Dumper right there. So you know the werewolf?
Yeah.
That's the dumper for it. TLX. It's called a mining dumper. It can hold a ton.
Is it one of the yellow trucks?
No. Our werewolves. So the TLX, so go up to trucks.
I know what you're talking about.
All right. So the dump of that, that's the only one that has the dump that way. Because there used to be another one. Yeah. But yeah, you need the mining dumper by Lizard. And it's 4,500. Goes with the... if I'm correct, it goes with the werewolf. And you can make it to where the dumper holds a crazy amount.
Yeah.
So depending on... Well, I've never seen you use realistic. Come on, Nick.
I use realistic. Realistic.
You're like, I call shenanigans. But yeah, I know I have some over there. Yeah, right here. You got the wrong one again.
What?
You got the spreader, not the dumper.
It's a dumper on my side.
It's called the mining dumper.
I didn't really do that.
Yeah, the one that you need is the
Yeah,
mining.
it switched on me and I didn't notice.
Yeah, that's why I came over real quick to make sure you got it. Just make sure you sell this and then it'll go away.
Still does
Uh, like I'm standing here, I'll wait for it to pop up. Yep, there it is. It's next to the other truck here, so.
not. Oh boy. Chill.
Hey, I kill you.
Yeah, what's up?
How do you delete the server you're in? Because I messed up the name.
If you want to change the name of the server, you can do that. You just gotta go to your sign wheel and change the name.
User settings?
No, it should be
Server
server,
settings.
not user.
Go here.
Yeah, you should have like,
Server settings?
yes.
There you go.
Okay, I can change the name.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you should be able to change the name there.
Don't, that's BS.
It normally allows you here and there. But yeah, as it does that, you'll go through and then change that.
Okay. I'll be back.
Alright. Damn, you drive as slow as a granny.
It's because of lag.
I'm standing in front of it, so you'll see my name.
I know, but I gotta take the other one and I gotta bring it up here. 'Cause I have two of them.
This one's the salt spreader that needs to go by. That one needs salt. Okay.
Are you backing up?
doing my 24-hour live stream. Pretty nice. Got good Spain there. Pretty good views, I'm guessing. Me and my moderator here are doing a live stream together here on Xbox. There you go. Now I'll be right back over at your farm here.
Okay. Ooh, dear.
We're doing a little bit of farming sim here. Ended up, but yeah, the 600 goal was reached and everything, and we're knocking out the 24-hour live stream. I had my stream crash, so now it reset the stream. For anybody that was watching, they're kind of without a stream for a minute. I did get back up and running. But yeah, the one that I normally talk about, yeah, it's the stream with the Xbox, how you have to go through Twitch likes to crash. So when it crashes, it takes out the YouTube and everything on it. There's a little bump. So what's the capacity of that grain bin? What's the capacity of that grain bin? Yeah, so about 2 or 3 of those if you had it set to regular. Because that, the maximum load is like 80,000, I think it was, right? Going to get more? But yeah, we're going through and it's been about a year and 3 months here. Say I'd race you, but this thing only does like 60 and it takes a bit to get up to speed. The winter wolf there, I know, is pretty quick. It's 2. Maybe you should have went with the unrealistic, huh? No. Getting pretty close on the amount. A little over halfway. 4 more dumps, watch. Hold my accelerator. You know, you could have bought one of those bins and put over right there. It would have emptied right into the container there. You would have just needed one more. I'm holding the accelerator. I'm trying to race you here with this little Jason. It's fine, its max weight's like 23 or something like that. You're gone. Still got extra in there or something. Try to get close to it without. There you get one of those bunkers to put the excess in. Literally pull right in. Hold it. This is what you started to rock there for a second. Oh. Then you need straw for the bedding. Then he just popped a wheelie. Came off of there and the ass on the wheel. Gonna be fine seeing you doing the cow part.
Yeah, it's fun seeing
Yeah. And then you have the sheep pen, I'm guessing, right? That's what the other pen is? Other than the pig pen? Or? Yep. And then you gotta get wire and straw too, so you need one of the straw shooters. I just had that thing's fast too. If you remember correctly. It's like I oh, it just went sideways. I think it's because of all the vehicles we have in. I'm gonna have to get rid of a couple on mine. Yeah. The fire barn that you were gonna get rid of. Yeah, that's.
this is for no, it's for cows.
Yeah, I'm already selling some of my stuff.
I'm buying a trailer soon to make it relax. So I haven't eaten anything, so I'm gonna go make food real quick.
Go ahead and get some food.
Okay, so I'll be back in a bit.
I'm not going anywhere. Just gonna allow it to save.
kill you.
Yeah, what's up?
Yo.
Yeah.
What's the traits for? What does that do?
Depending on what you're...
Just add up to 5 traits to show
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Didn't realize it was almost midnight, so I can't order anything. So I got chicken nuggets.
Had to get you some chicken nuggies.
Yes.
Okay. Have to create roles.
Yeah.
Kinda want that. Alright, create roles. What do I do for the roles?
You can have any type of role, really. You want basically your roles to be like, if you're having moderators, you're gonna want moderator roles, and then all that.
Moderators are good, right? For the server.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
for sure.
I just put mod. Or do I spell it out?
You can put moderator, or whatever yeah, it's however you want to do it. Cause like,
And then something telling me
yeah, you can make whatever color you want for each role. I see you went through and bought a hay thing after I did.
Special truck out for nothing.
You want to grab a tractor and bring it over here? I got a hay straw shooter for you.
Yeah, that's what I just bought.
No, I bought one. I've been
need
over here and then it popped up. Yeah, I'm trying to load it. Because this one holds more that I had. Yours was small. The one that I bought is the big one. Because if you notice, I'm on your farm right now. That you can do whenever. Yeah, it's basically optional. Like if you have a role idea that you want the thing to be, then you can do it. You can modify it whenever.
Yeah, well, it's telling me when I choose an image, it's telling me to go to the server.
Yeah, you gotta boost it to level 1 or higher. That means you gotta pay a booster, but yeah, that's basically a whenever you want to do it. As Brittany was just saying too, because me and her are here.
If you don't have it,
Okay, I can do that whenever.
Yeah.
Alright, display role members on my page. I have that on or off?
You can have it on, and then it shows the roles, and then whoever's offline goes further down.
Alright, allow anyone to @mention this role.
You can, yeah, if they need to get a hold of someone specifically that has that role. That's what that's for.
Permission. Alright, permission. View channels.
That's if
So mods, I gotta turn everything on.
I usually turn everything on except
she has everything off unless it's
unless it's like a
Yeah.
general chat.
yeah, unless it's a general chat or a public chat, because that everybody should be allowed.
It's a private chat.
It's gonna be a community. But like for the mods, they're allowed to view every channel, right?
Basic,
Moderator role?
yeah,
Oh, enable everything.
yeah, basically enable everything for them, just as Brittany was just saying.
Enable everything.
Allow members to create.
Yeah, just do not make it where they can nuke your server. Like,
I'm gonna have a certain person that I trust.
yeah, but still, you know, if they say one thing, you know, and get upset,
Yeah, just be careful.
yeah, basically you gotta be careful on what you enable, as Brittany was saying. Just like how mine is set, you know, me and Brittany both, you know, we're both, you know, always watching the servers that we have, and we look out for each other because that's how we've always been. And the only thing is, like with my raider, like you can have a co-owner, say you have a co-owner. Brittany's my co-owner of the server. Yeah, so you literally enable everything, and then my raiders, you just don't enable the one part. It's the, yeah, customized server permissions for moderators. I wouldn't do just like Brittany just said.
Manage channels allows members to create, edit, or delete channels.
Correct.
No.
You don't want that enabled unless it's a co-creator.
Allow members to create new roles and edit and delete roles lower than their highest role.
Yeah. That you can allow.
Allows members to add custom emojis, sound, and insert.
Yeah, if you want, that means they can do a soundboard by loading it up.
Allows members to view a record of who made which changes in the server.
You can. That's up to you. Brittany says yeah. Me, mine's set that way. Yeah.
Webhooks? What about
Webhooks
webhooks?
is web addresses. You can if you want. It's up to you. Right there's a good load of them if you want to go and...
Can you grab that one? Alright.
Yeah, let me come in from
Manage,
this.
alright, so this was this allow members to change this server. Switch.
Do not activate that one. That's the one that we don't activate for mods.
Create invite. Allow member to invite new people into the server. Yes.
Yeah, you can have that one active. You can have that one active for other members too.
Allows members to change their own name, own nickname, a custom name.
It's not even allow me to
server.
catch it. It's because it was bought by me for the cows.
Should I have allows members to change the nicknames of other members?
That's up to you. Like I said, this your server. I cannot tell you really what you cannot do. You can have moderators do that, yeah. But like if they're upset with someone that you're talking to, that can be bad too.
What about band members?
You can have that done that way too, yes.
Alright.
Like I've said, it's all up. What's up?
Timeout members. When you put a user in timeout, they will not be able to.
They're not able to do
send
anything
messages
for
and
so long. Yeah. That's up to you. These ones are all up to you. They're not up to us. You know, it's just you're looking at doing it. If you're doing it like we are, like how we have ours. Ours is set the way that we kind of told you there.
do they need to send messages sometimes?
You can have it so they can, yes.
Okay.
So like if you have a thread channel, what that does allows them to be able to post, pictures and all that. You can have them make polls for you and all that.
Should I have them allow links that members share to show and edit content in text channels?
If you want, yes, but you gotta also remember, they get hacked, they can post the links in your channel, like what happened with you.
Take it off. Allow members to upload files or media in text channel.
you can have that on if you want.
See, this is all new to me, so I'm trying to like, ask you for help.
Yeah. See how many pails that takes for the animals? I should start popping up for you. Now it might be over by the gate. Yeah, I'm kind of looking here to see. Should be something around that would say unload. Now you need to unfold it though. If it ain't unfolded, then when you go in, it should. So you might have to loop. No. Yeah, because sometimes it's the chute there and it's unfolded. Yeah, there you go. And I got another fight. What's up?
Yeah, that's not.
Do we need to send text to speech messages?
You can. What's going on?
It's great.
Yeah, that's where it goes.
Oh, that's not.
That's the bedding. How? That's how it's supposed to be. That's the weird thing. So it's messed up, maybe? Yeah, try one of the other areas, see. It will allow you to unload into the truck.
Okay, what is
Poles?
it says create polls, allow members to create polls.
They can create a poll for people to vote. It was trying to fill that. That allows the members or whoever you have to make polls for the area. So they create a poll, it's a yes or no. Yeah, so you make the poll and it'll say, do you want this, yes or no? And then the people vote. Is it having you dump it there then? So the straw that's right there is what was happening. What about if you tried the... They don't. You're gonna cook them? Hey, you'll be able to have a Whopper. You're caught on the truck. I could push that trailer. I've got the thing.
This one says allows members to speak in voice channel by simply talking. If this permission is disabled, members are required to use push to talk.
Yeah, that's all up to you.
Controlling background noises. Just check it out.
channels.
Yeah, because it's supposed to shoot into the horse stalls either way, because
Yeah,
that's
it's
where
not.
the... Yeah, because these all
Should I
open,
have
actually.
mute members on for the mods?
You're trying to... I was opening that because what I'm going to think about... Yeah, what I'm thinking is probably buying a skidster and coming over and scooping that. Yeah, I opened the one gate. Yeah. Yeah, this gate right here. No, I opened this gate and you just hit this gate.
Close it for a second.
Yeah, because that puts you back into the barn. If I can get it to close. I'm hitting the button. There it goes. Now it moves.
Yeah, it's not. What the hell?
Alright, so this one's not allowing it. It could be...
Yeah, that's just
Well, yeah, we can. That's why I'm opening those gates. Go ahead. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing at the moment. Get this to close. It's not closing. The hell? I'm hitting the damn
Oh,
button.
look at where it opens up.
Can I allow them to mute other members in voice channels?
If you want.
Yes.
That way it goes and gives... That way it's up to them if they want basically stuff like that to be done.
What about deafen members? Allows members to deafen other members in voice channels, which means they won't be able to speak or hear others.
That's all up to you. I cannot tell you.
What's he asking?
He's asking about the deafening and all that. Thank you there, Wolf.
He wants an opinion. I have enabled.
Yeah, she has it enabled, but I think mine is also. But yeah, if you're looking to do that, normally you're which one's faster? The Bobcat version. But yeah, just
So,
go ahead.
so for the mod role, I should not give them administrator permission.
Correct, because then they can just delete
Yep.
your whole server.
Alright, save changes. Okay, that's done. Alright, create role. Another role would be
So like
mods.
you have mods already, correct?
Yeah.
So now all you need is members, and then you limit their roles to like general, and then you're going through and also making it to where they are going and having they gotta go through and get permission for the other channels, basically.
Members.
I just bought a
Should I
skidster. Go ahead.
Should I display the role role members separately from online members or no?
Yeah.
If they're members.
Yeah, you can.
Alright, allow anyone to mention this role.
If you want.
Yeah.
The only thing you're not allowing is like what you've allowed the moderators.
Allow members to view channel by default.
That they're allowed.
So
That is up to you. View members, well, view channels is what he's trying to do, and I'm telling him that if he has it role enabled, he can have different, the members only view certain channels until they're brought in by a moderator or you.
allow members to edit or remove emojis, stickers, and sound and social.
They should be allowed to do stickers and emotes. That is normal. Alright. And then basically after all that you go through, and then if you want like discipline members, they're what will go through and deal with the stuff other than the moderators, but your moderators
Should I
are,
allow them to invite people to the server?
they can, yes.
Yeah. Allow members to change their own nickname and custom name
No.
for just the server.
Well, if it's for them, yes, but they're not, they shouldn't be allowed to change the nickname of the other person.
That's for them. And the second one is for other members. No.
Yeah, because if the members have, yes. Cruising at 12 miles per hour. Farm sim. Me and Brittany are doing farming simulator. Just by Skidster, and I'm on the way over to get the straw out of the horse pens with the Skidster, because that's the thing that'll fit in the horse pens and maneuver the way I need it.
I can have them add reactions, right?
Yeah, if you want. Dozer? You want a dozer? And the dozer has a ripper hook you can tear up the ground.
I can have them mention and stuff.
What's up there, mate?
I can use, I can turn on mentioning stuff for them.
Yeah, if they're trying to get a hold of someone, the mention is what you use to go and get someone's attention. That
There's threads.
that is,
Huh?
that's all up to you on that one. If you're, yeah,
Where's the scan?
yeah, to a point, you have to be careful on. So.
Allows members to join voice channels.
Nah, certain.
Yes. Members to share. Allows members to share their videos, reshare, and stream
It's starting to work, me doing it this way. I'm literally getting stuck as I'm messing with the... Yeah, because I'm in here and the straw mound's starting to show up in all the pens with me moving the straw around.
Should I allow them to use, allows members to speak in voice channels when someone talking. If this permission is disabled, members are required to use push to talk.
That's, like I said, up to you. That's how you want it done. Yeah, if... Oh, you're good. You're good. He can't hear you, so... Yeah, if you do the push to talk, it'll go and keep them from causing basically like chaos in your channel, because they have to hold it. I just closed the gate.
Oh, my screen.
Yeah, right now I'm fighting getting the loose straw out of there. And the bucket disappears when I go in there. Not unless you want them to boost the server, like, they can boost mine if I'm correct, but no one really boosts my server anyways. Yeah, I boosted mine myself.
Alright, so I got members and mods.
Alright.
Do I need like Kofo and squad leader and all that?
If you want,
You don't need
it's all up to you though. Well, you can start out with just a couple. You don't have to have anything. It's for you to work on slowly to figure out what you are comfortable with. That's up to you. That way you can age verify. If you look at our way, it's security for you. Because then you've got, you can age verify because you can have them go and submit, their age. Because if you're doing it just 18 plus, so that way you don't have to worry about, like, the kid ordeal going.
So I should have several rules for application.
Yeah, you can.
Be civil and respectful.
That's one of the things that we always do.
No spam or self-promotion. No age restricted or application. Skip content.
Ooh, there's a leg spike. Holy crap. You're buying some, aren't you? Okay, yeah, I'm over here by the straw area for the cow pen right now. Except I'm lagging it. So you have to use a PC to be able to view the people that apply. So you send the link to where you're sending it, to the people. They apply, and like if you're doing it on your stream, then they apply. You can have it where it asks how they found you and all that. That way you're not dealing with scammers. That's the best way. Like me and Brittany activated the thing there to protect from bots because the bots won't answer those questions. And it's like one of the guys that I stream, one of the streamers I stream with, he's got a bunch of bots going into his, and they're trying to talk with me because they're saying, oh, you need to go here on Instagram, and it's like, well, you? But they're saying that the Razor's friend, which is the person I'm streaming with here in
but how would they apply though? That's the thing.
it's same. Yeah. It's whenever they're invited to the server, it will pop up that they're being invited, and then they do that. Yeah, I'm still a little laggy here. I don't know if it's that building or... Well, now I'm not, but I was for a minute. Another fire call. Goddamn cat. Just kicked me. But yeah, like it literally depends on you there, on what you're comfortable with. Yeah, the servers that don't have these questionnaires normally, I've noticed there's a lot of bots that end up in there. Like me and Brittany, we talked it over, and it's like, she's like, we should make it to where it's, they have to fill out a questionnaire. Like, yeah, they get into my streams even, and they try to push the same ordeal, and they're getting into these servers that don't have the questionnaire set up, because if it doesn't answer, that indicates that it is a bot. And if it doesn't answer, that means you know not to accept it. Yeah, and it does it repeat. Well, not just that. Half the time it'll go and just keep repeating the same answer. I've had that more than once. Yeah, where you gotta put the straw for the cows. You're gonna have fun with that. Yeah, it's underneath. Yeah, I got it open underneath. I put a little bit of straw down there. I couldn't get the leftover. But yeah, you're gonna want a dump truck because it has it right up against the door. So you're going to want your pickup for it. I'm going to check out the top of your barn here. I'm going up with the skid steer, just like... Huh. Okay. Interesting. So I guess this is where you drop your hay bales or your straw bales up on the top barn. Come back to your farm here that you put. You'll see.
Can I add an inactive channel?
If you want, that's up to you. Yeah, it'll just, yeah. Well, it's like we've had the bots and the other servers that the recording bots, so that way if someone was being rude or anything like that, actually I've thought about putting that in if there's like a voice, they have the voice chat going and someone starts being rude, they have evidence of the person being rude that way too for their servers. You remember, what was the bot's name? Jimmy the Bear, right? Recording. the bot that did the recording for us. When we were in BCRP, it wasn't like Bob the Bear or something like that, or the Dinobot is the one that alerts of people coming in and leaving. Nah, it's in the store. You can get it and everything. Yeah, when you're back over here, I opened the top of the barn and it looks like it might be where you can put your bales. So no, I'm outside right now. I came back down the ramp. Yeah, if you look up there, there's a
How do I add
Tempo is a bot, if I'm correct. I'm guessing. I've not messed with Tempo.
Tempos are like, you can add music to the VCs and shit.
That you go to the website for. And you have to allow access to your account and to the server. Because I can literally add the music bot from here, from the website to the server. And my phone's about to die.
So I would have to like go to
the Discord website. Because the Discord website has Discord bots, like how my stream server has the National Weather Service bot. You can have the music bot, which allows you to play radio stations and all that. And it will go through it and do music. You know, you can go and activate it and it does music. But it's not good to have when you're streaming because you can get copyright strike. So if you're in a chat and someone activates the bot where it starts playing music, 9 times out of 10, it's copyrighted music, which is a bad thing for you. Because if your music is going, you're the one that gets hit with the copyright strike. Because it's broadcasting into your channel. You see what I'm saying? Good. I'm not moving at the moment. What, you buy that big auger trailer or something? But yeah, if you're doing all this, you've got to definitely pay attention to what you want. You can't basically like what you're asking us is, should you do this? We can't tell you, do this, do that. It's whatever you feel like is the way we look at it, because we're not you. We can't go and say, do this, because you'll like it or not like it. That's the best way I can describe it for you right now, is basically do it how you feel. If you feel like it'll work good for you doing it a certain way, then you should be good to do it. But if it's something that you don't think will work for you, then basically I would not get it. You got the front loader, I see. So I see you got a front loader in. And you got Albadam. Yeah, there's a front loader right here. Over at your barn. What's up? That's up to you. So if you're adding the bots, you can add the bots. Yeah. The bots, I do know how to do the bots here, but I can only do them a little bit, in the setup that I have. That will not quite work. Because if you're trying to listen to it and you're doing it from your stream side, so say you're streaming, okay? Oh no, you're fine there, beautiful. So yeah, basically when you're streaming and you're wanting to listen to music, and it's on the same device that you're broadcasting with, say you're streaming, and your Discord's linked to it, and you're trying to listen to it there, it won't work, because then you're going to get hit with copyright.
Well, yeah, but I don't stream all the time, so sometimes I like listening to music, so what I do is I'll stop my streaming and listen to music.
Yeah. But that's the thing that you gotta be careful of, is what I'm saying. So, are you going to, if someone turns on the music in your and you're streaming, this is what you gotta be careful of, because that bot. Yeah, I've been hit multiple times with copyright strikes, and the last. Yeah. The last time I got a copyright strike was when Brittany's music was going through. And she sends me the party invite, and I'm streaming. And right as soon as I heard music, cut the music, cut the music, cut the music, stop the music, please, please. All of a sudden, bam, my stream ended. I got a notice from Twitch 2 week suspension. I was not allowed to stream for 2 weeks. I went and said, well, there goes my stream. Brittany was like, what? I was streaming and I just got hit. Oh. We weren't quick enough at stopping the audio.
Are you talking about those little things? No.
Yeah, and you also have you notice the chute over here? If you're over by your front loader. Yeah, let me know when you're over here. Oh, it's always gonna be difficult to do because you're.
I want to grow my server really big, but then you also gotta. I want to also like have different squad names in the server, like a whole bunch of clan ops, like voice. People to join once.
Yeah.
It's not like the same one, so there's not a lot of voice channel.
Yeah, but yeah, if you're gonna do anything where you're the way you're gonna grow, and this being honest, the way you're gonna grow is by getting yourself out there on your streams. So you advertise on your streams, you put up the link for your channel, your Discord. That way people can go to your Discord. You do that, that helps you grow because then you have another person that can say, hey, you should check this guy out. He's got a Discord and he streams over here, and if you want to see him stream, go his channel. What's the matter, can't plant? Yeah. So come over here. You know what this is for, right?
Yeah, I already put the hay in there.
All right. No. So this no, it's a silo.
Straw, I mean.
Yeah, it's a silo thing. Because if you look there, all right. Yeah, because I'm not seeing anything there. So what it does, it turns into the silage for you.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Alright. Yeah, just double checking. You just put your truck under it. Yeah. Straw. No, straw's different than hay. Because hay has alfalfa in it. It's a game. I'm talking about real life. Eventually she's gonna kick my ass here sooner or later, and there's a fire call. Stops me dead in my tracks. But
I can't do shit until
well, I can speed it back up since you've gotten everything in now. Or are you still trying to get some more livestock in?
I don't even have any sheep.
Alright, well, if you want those beforehand, or do you want me to speed up? Because you said to slow it down when we got daylight and no snow.
Speed it up, I can do it.
Alright, don't forget, don't forget we need water. What's up?
Huh?
We gotta get water for him.
Yeah.
So you need to go through and go to the member side. Yep, but you have to do it via PC, and then you'll have an area where it says
Okay.
getting ready to do the speed up. There you go. Going 100 miles per hour now. But yeah, if you're going through and doing all that, you know, do it at your own pace. That way you don't burn yourself out. Yeah.
Just
Yeah. Well, you still had stuff in your,
no, it's because
no. I could have told you that. But, no, the shredder's what shreds it though. Going over your thing there to deposit into the... all trying to get you out of December right now. What, you still got grass? Well, I'm actually condensing the pile for you so that way it's a little bit better if you want to come back over here. The what? That buy, I don't know. I've never used that buy on LFG buy. So what, you need to pay money? No, you're...
yeah.
There you go, there you go. Right in the rules, normally you have a little rules section. If people don't read it, push that back a little bit more.
Well, it's fine.
Is it because there's straw in there? Well, here, I'll do this and see if it works this way. Unless you want to bring your little truck over, I'll put it in the bed of the truck for you, the roll. But, yeah, if you've got a rule section in your server, that's where you post the rules. You can create a channel. be open, but you can't allow. There was straw in the pens because when I was messing with it. Alright. Try to scoop that up and then grab your little dump truck and see if it'll put the load in. We'll just drop this into the load. I can come back to this and grab more if I have to, but this will see if we get to it this way with the little. So for the rules, don't lock it, just make it so they cannot do any writing in it. That way they don't mess with the rules. And then make it so the channel can't be messed with. It'd be public, but you can make it so they can't write. Like, it's there, you make the permission. Yeah, it's because it's a what? Yeah, it's because I'm right here. Give me a second. I'm trying to scoop up though. Start dumping. So yeah, it could be, what you do is you keep it open for but you gotta make it so the permissions to write is done by doing the yeah, you can. There, you want to check the other for the cows? So basically just make it so they cannot write in it. All they can do is view if you're doing the rules. That way it keeps them from messing it up on you, and then you'd have to try to do it all by memory. No. You're trying to make it so they cannot write is all you're doing. So if you see where it says that they can write or anything, that you want off. Because if it's on, the people that get into there will be able to write, mess with your rules, and then they can delete your rules. That's why you want to make it so the rules channel cannot be pampered you if it's just going like Speedy Gonzalez here. So basically what you're doing is you're putting a halt to it, you know, so that way they do not go through and do the stuff to your channel is what you're doing. You're just making it to where you're good, you don't have to worry about having if they hit the stuff to modify your channel for the rules, you're going to be without a rules team. This is what I'm basically trying to tell you.
So I want to have allow the members to use the channel by default.
Yes.
Say one next word I had this channel by default.
See,
So I would put the green check mark on that.
yeah, you just cannot allow them to write. Because if they write, then you're going to lose everything in your channel.
I need to have allowed members to link to this channel, or should I not have that?
You're just, all of them are going to be able to invite. The only thing you're doing is if you're doing your rules, you're trying to make it to where you can just have the rules read, not overwritten. So whatever your rules are, like we have be kind and all that, show respect, we want people to show respect under the servers. That's the one thing that we do. And then we go through and have it to where, joking's allowed. Just gotta be careful and no bullying. That's where the straw goes. But yeah, after that, then yeah, your food's gonna go real quick in your water because of the pigs. You're gonna have to slow down daytime here real soon. But yeah, just go through and make sure you do the rules the way you want for the server, because you need server rules. If you don't have server rules, then people are just gonna go and overdo they're basically gonna go through and overrun your rules, and then you're basically going and you've got no control by them, basically, you might as well say. It's like a lawless ordeal with the rules if you don't do it right. Mixed ration. That goes over. That's a big container for food. Looks like it, yeah. If that's not it, then that should be a water trough, I'm guessing. Well, there's one other area, and it's might need your wheel truck for it because this, like, you do get a little bit of room, but, like, right here's the dump area. And then over on the side is where the straw mat is. Because if it doesn't allow in here, then the only other place is up above. Because there's a dump area up there too. Didn't even make it done. Or is it just hitting the ceiling and stopping? Must hold a ton of cows. Like that, the lights do. Way too many. We're at December 27th. Oh, cat did not like it. Yeah, you know, Little Debbie came out with a new snack cake conversion. A night bite peanut butter cream pie. Yeah, so you know the night bite bars that you could get, the 2 bars? And then, you know, the peanut butter cream pies that you could get, you know, that were the peanut butter cookies with the peanut butter in the middle. Yeah, they took and combined the nutty buddies as the cookies and put the peanut butter in the middle. Yeah, I bought a box just to try it. What? Hey, it was new. I had to try it. So I've got steak, I've got chicken. Because it was gone today. The snow. Animal abuse, animal abuse. How's the feed look though? Yeah, you need a lot more feed. Well, believe it or not, if you leave both doors open, you can loop around and just pull straight out of that door. Yeah, you probably want the unholy number for that. Is there anything else you need there, mate, or I think you're good so far? Yeah, basically make the rules so that way, people aren't bullying each other or anything like that. And that'll help you out. It'll help with the ordeal that can happen with owning a server, because there's people that will go and do a wide disrespect in a server if you're not careful. Starting to snow again. Sure you want to come out? Probably still in the red too, huh? Yeah, basically, like, don't spam moderators or anything like that. You can probably do. Means don't go and just keep going and going at moderator, at moderator, at moderator, at moderator, admin, admin. So if that starts happening, it'll keep going and banging whoever the moderator is. Yep, and then basically, like, you could have a time frame of when they're not allowed to at anybody, because some people sleep at certain times, which is another thing that we used to do in one of the servers. Like for when we were in BCRP, we were not allowed to go and do the at anybody at like 11 p.m. Eastern to midnight Eastern. Depends. It all depends on, you gotta figure. You figure out the time that you want it set for. Like, whatever your time zone is. We're Eastern over here, so if you're Eastern. So, like, if you don't want to be hit, if you don't want to be hit with the spam, like, if you don't want to get hit with notifications at some time, then have it turned off as where they go through and they're not, you're basically alerting that, no spamming, no at anybody at this time, and then you put EST for Eastern. There's the snow. Guess what? It's January 1st. Midnight is 12 a.m. and then if you're going, midnight is 12 a.m. And then do till like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning if you want, or you can have it at 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning, it's up to you. For like no hitting people at the same time. Like we used to do that for DCRP, but we never did. Just that was hilarious. Yeah, it's all up to you because like me, I'm up till 4 or 5. Wade's laughing because he seen me smack into that dump truck full tilt. Come here, bitch. Oh. It was more like choo-choo, motherfucker. Yeah, I've not played that. You know, you can actually make Charles big or small now for the mod that they do. Then there's another game that was once human. The old man was hoping that we'd be able to play it because he was like, Brittany get to work? But yeah, just make sure you get what you want for your rules for the server. Yeah, you can do grass. Well, yeah, that truck is no, that was the waist scale. And that's your backup line because I'm going forward. Yeah, that's you. That's your backup line for your truck. This me right here doing this one right here, but your scale beats it. Yeah. But yeah, basically anything that you're working with, just, you gotta make it tuned to you, is all you can do. Like, me and Brittany have our servers tuned to ours, you know, to our specs, you know, because like me, I don't have a time frame, because my phone's off. The only people that are probably gonna get hit is normally the Myrays and the others. You can have an application made for it. That way yeah, basically like me and Brittany have applications that we have for my server and she's getting it for her server. So that way, you know, it helps us go and determine who we're gonna have for the moderator. Google Doc you could do. Yeah, Google Docs not working really at the moment, but
My computer, because my computer doesn't have much storage.
Google Doc is normally included with your Google account if you have a Google account.
How would I send them the application?
You put the link for it, and then if they want to apply, they apply. So you make a Google document on it, and then they go through, and they will go and fill out the documents, the docs fixed. That is done by your Google account. Like I said, you gotta have a Google account. 'Cause some of it should be free if you have a Google, if I'm correct. Google.
This is the
That's to do PDF stuff. There's a way of doing it that way too, yeah, but
documents manager. There's an edit doc.
yeah, that is. Best bet would be. You can try with that and see if it works. Starting to go and get some edits. Nah, ain't construction sim. It's funny though, because might as well be the rate. Yeah, basically you need some for them to work with and be able to fill out. Because if you're doing it that way, you gotta make sure they know, so you'll put down all the stuff that they're gonna need. Yeah. Basically, why you're gonna ask them why they are a good candidate to be a mod, and then you're asking them, basically simple things that a mod should know which is, helping keep the server in check and all that. Protect the server, because the mods are what basically, if we're gonna ask them the questions of them becoming a moderator, if they can do it, like if they know the rules of, if they will follow the rules of being a moderator and also help enforce the moderation actions or discipline actions for the server. That would be your best bet. Third, you're going to be going through and asking basically moderation questions like this person did this, what's the action, so on and so forth. You got to give examples to see how they do. Your third. So if you're going to do it like the way that you want, you're going to be going through and doing basically you're going to be asking them a series of questions. These questions is to help determine. Yeah, you're going to give scenarios like Brittany just said. You give scenarios, and those scenarios have to be server related. To help enforce the rules of the server, but you also have to ask them, you gotta give them scenarios too. The rules of the server. But then you gotta do scenarios. The scenarios being, this person did this to this person, and so on and so forth. You gotta give scenarios that go against the rules and all this, and scenarios that go with the rules. So if they answer it wrong, But I'll be back. I gotta go real quick here, so I'll be right back. Okay, Wolf? I'll be back. I gotta take a restroom break. I couldn't hold a hammer. Alright, I'm back here. They're red night. That's okay. I'm in the footrest here. Oh, almost full. You want more than 2 scenarios. Yeah. Because just like Brittany said, you want at least 3.
Alright, so the only scenarios that I came up with is this member was not following the 18 plus rule. So how would you handle that?
Well, the thing is, alright, well, hang on. Your 18 plus rule has already been broken. If you let in, that means you're not allowed to be in your own server. Because you disobeyed your own rule. So he said his server's supposed to be 18 plus. Is the way he's doing it. Well, he just said that the person found out the person's under the age of 18, so I just went and said, well, you just broke your own server's rule in the first place. Because that's in your questionnaire for you to get in.
So I shouldn't put that.
No, because you just, because what you just did is, so for them to join, they have to be at least 18 or older. That was the first part of the thing. So if they're getting into your server and they're not 18 plus, then you're allowing them in because you're the only one that can approve that, or your co-owner. So technically that rule there, if they're in there, it's because you let them in. So technically you'd be the one getting kicked out of your own server because you just disobeyed your own rule. You see what I'm saying?
Alright, so the other one it would be second we had I deleted that one. The second one I had being more aggressive. What should you do?
Yep, that's one that you can do. Another one you can do is, the person spamming, the ad with the spitster. So like if they're spamming that after hours, there's a few things that you can do, which is normally yeah, you can either, like if it's their first offense, you can do a timeout or whatever. Getting your little truck, are you?
Alright, so that's 2.
What was that?
That's 2 so far.
Alright, so now your third one you could do, let's see. A good third one would be, unauthorized links maybe, or you could do, threat. You could do like they're threatening the server or something, stuff like that. Yeah, but with the speed increase too, their feed's gonna go down too, so it's full. Alright. Pigs are good on their part and they just need straw now. Bark, yeah. You got a water tower? You're like that. Probably put it next to the barn, I'm guessing. Wonder how much water the cow pen holds, because that's going to be a lot. You know, there was, when I typed in towers, it was showing like a giant water tower you could have. Yeah. No. Not that I know of. I've not really looked for that. Though the TLX that's over there behind your front loader. Well, I could have swore I did see a tank for one of the trucks. Yeah. Good picture, Times. Oh, you're slack. Man, you gotta be quicker on the picture, yeah. Deposit more pig feed for you. Because I saw the trough was going down on it. So. Thank you there, Wade. guessing you went and got a bigger tank. Because I saw your little tank there sitting. That's what I got. What, for the tank that you bought? You've made a lot of Harley so far. Well, we've not really done this in a while, so... Yeah, because basically after you call it, the next part is me going over to Redline and going through and doing it till the next part. How's the pig food looking so far? Since I've been doing this at like the 6th run over with it. So basically sugar beets and it too, it's
No, this is
yeah, because that's a normal mix. No, I'm still on the front loader for a second. Well, it looks like you have stuff on it yet, so I'm gonna have to dump it.
I just dump it. I lose it.
That sign can't be, really. It's not allowing me to dump it. I have to keep backing up for it to work. Well, yeah, we've got the speed doing 365, so... There's another tank that you can buy. That thing is...
Oh no, this is
It only takes a minute. whole big bucket there. They out of the orange at least? Or no? Yeah, the straw on that is... because that's what they need for their sleep, is the straw.
Yeah.
The cow's wire is that trough, huh? And what was the trough? Because if I'm correct, the other side's the milk. Yeah, we have a problem. See me? I'm gonna help this get stuck. There, I detached it. Only way I was getting unstuck. It's not even really. Yep, there we go. Alright, I'm doing one more scoop of pig food here for the pigs. But you have a good night. Well, good morning. Sleep tight and sweet dreams are beautiful. And be trying when I say night to chat, no, probably. Yep. Morning. You're like, I don't care, I'm saying good night. Don't forget to end your stream. Alrighty, we are Doing pretty good. We're almost to the 12-hour mark, except for the ordeal that we had. And gonna go through and take care of that. Just going through real quick and so my next jump is going to be going over the PC. You guys will have Rosie for you. And we will get the next little bit knocked out over there. If you guys wait, I'll get set up and start doing that. And we'll start working on getting in the red line, and we'll do the last of the run over there if you guys are ready for that. I'll have to reset once either way. And then we'll get it all knocked out. Guarantee it, you guys. You guys are always amazing, as always. Keep getting bombarded by these bots do not quit. Just going through here real quick. Cricket. Just going through real quick because I've got notifications that I've missed. Just trying to get those taken care of real quick. Should work. Alright. Alright, you guys. Well, we'll go and leave here. We've got a lot. Yeah, there's the snow. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave Farm Sim, and we're gonna go and hop over to 5M and get 5M knocked out. I will have to stop once because it's not 3 o'clock. I'll have to stop and restart either way. So we'll have part 2 going here real soon for you guys. I will see you guys over on 5M here. And you guys will have Rosie to play with. So I will be back ASAP, and I'm gonna get my gear around for it here as I'm talking to you guys before I leave. So that way I do not take as long when I switch between on here. So keep your fingers crossed. Get this knocked out. Alright, got that. This I gotta grab. See, I gotta play musical objects here, so that way I don't have some drop, which, you know, some of the stuff, if it drops, is not a good thing to have happen, so definitely going through and getting it taken care of. Alright. So, get this over here. Get this up here. This here. Oh yeah, we're not done yet. This the 24-hour stream. I'm gonna have to end it to hop over for 5M to go over Redline, and we're gonna do the rest of the run over on Redline till 3:30 later today. So right now it's 2:12 in the morning, and part of the 24-hour stream, I said I was doing it from one to the other. So if you guys just wait a few seconds here, I'm working on getting the other live set up for you guys. I will see you guys over on Redline. So I'm hurrying to get this taken care of. That way I'm closed out here and I can get the Xbox off and get my stream ended. And I already have the PC up and running. So all I gotta do is grab my mic and my keyboard. I'm ready to go. So I'll see you guys here in about 2 minutes. I'm going to mark it part 2 for the live stream. So that way we do not have any, let me get my Streamlabs desktop up and running. Actually, come on. There we go. So I'm gonna get the thing fixed. And it says I have. All right. All right. I'm getting my other stream going here for you guys, and just gotta bump these up so that way when what I'm working on doing right now is I'm gonna set up the other live as we're going. It should start picking up my voice here, but yeah, basically this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to start the live stream here on the desktop and get it going. So yeah, I'm typing this out real quick. Yeah. I'm not even halfway done.
Oh, you're still streaming?
Yeah, I'm doing my 24-hour live stream.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
No, I ain't. A lot's gonna be the 72-hour one I do. Eventually.
And like 72 hours?
Yeah.
That's like a whole day and a half.
48 hours is 2 days. 24 hours is 1 day altogether.
Oh yeah, quick question. You know how you said like, alright, so you're streaming, right? And then you were talking about putting something in your stream so that they can know like that you have your own server or whatever.
Yeah.
How would you do that? Would you put it in your bio?
You can, if you're on YouTube, or if you're doing it via Twitch, you can put in your Twitch thing.
And it won't get like, you know, your Twitch won't get like banned or anything for putting it in here?
No. You can put in your bio for your Discord. That's how mine's set up.
Should I put my Discord username in there in the bio so they can add me if they want to join?
You can. Alright, now I gotta go and do this. Alright, you guys, I'm getting this stream ended, and I'm getting the other one started here in 30 seconds. I'll see you guys over on YouTube.